Imagine this, you buy a lottery ticket, you win millions of dollars. Your life changes overnight. You can buy that dream house, travel the world, and live a life of luxury. But what if your good fortune wasn't luck? What if it was a government trap to catch time travelers? Sounds crazy, right? But stay with me. Picture this. A secretive government agency, always on the lookout for anomalies, devises a plan to lure out those who might be manipulating time. They know that time travelers would have access to future information, like winning lottery numbers. So they set up a seemingly innocent lottery, but with a twist. The winners are closely monitored, their backgrounds scrutinized, and their actions analyzed. The idea of time travel, once confined to science fiction, is now a serious topic in theoretical physics. Renowned scientists and researchers are delving into the possibilities, exploring wormholes, and bending the fabric of spacetime. Could governments be exploring ways to detect those who might journey through time? Advanced surveillance techniques, quantum computing, and AI could all play a role in this high-stakes game of cat and mouse. And could the lottery be the perfect bait? A seemingly random event that attracts those with knowledge of the future? It's a tantalizing thought. So, next time you buy a lottery ticket, remember, you might just be part of a much bigger game. Time travel, the concept of moving between different points in time, has captivated humanity for centuries. From H.G. Wells's The Time Machine to the intricacies of Back to the Future, the idea of navigating the temporal landscape is as fascinating as it is perplexing. Einstein's theory of relativity suggests time travel might be possible, at least theoretically. Wormholes, hypothetical shortcuts through space-time, and the manipulation of gravity near black holes offer tantalizing possibilities. Throughout history, governments have always been keenly interested in phenomena that could pose potential threats or offer strategic advantages. The development of nuclear weapons, the space race, and the ongoing exploration of artificial intelligence are prime examples. It stands to reason that time travel, with its potential to alter the past or control the future, would be of paramount interest to any government aware of its possibilities. Now back to the lottery. Think about it, winning a lottery requires knowing the future, specifically the exact numbers that will be drawn. A time traveler, armed with knowledge from the future, could easily win any lottery. Governments, aware of this possibility, could use lotteries as surveillance systems. By monitoring lottery winners for unusual behavior or inexplicable knowledge, they might just identify individuals who are not from our present time. The idea of governments monitoring seemingly innocuous activities for signs of time travel is not new to science fiction. In the Terminator franchise, a sophisticated artificial intelligence system uses a global network to identify and eliminate potential threats, including time travelers. Similarly, the concept of using seemingly random events to detect temporal anomalies has been explored in various novels and films, suggesting a widespread fascination with this idea. The lottery, with its promise of instant wealth and a life of luxury, holds a universal appeal. For a time traveler, it could be the perfect way to quickly establish themselves in a new time period. The sudden influx of wealth would raise few eyebrows, as lottery winners are commonplace. However, this very allure could be the key to the trap. One of the most intriguing aspects of time travel is the potential for paradoxes. These paradoxes challenge our understanding of time and reality. The classic example is the grandfather paradox. If you go back in time and kill your grandfather, how can you exist to travel back in time in the first place? This paradox raises profound questions about the nature of cause and effect. This paradox raises questions about the nature of cause and effect in the context of time travel. If your actions in the past prevent your own existence, then how could you have taken those actions to begin with? If a time traveler were to win the lottery using future knowledge, wouldn't that alter the timeline, creating a new sequence of events, potentially preventing them from existing in the future where they learned the winning numbers? This scenario, much like the grandfather paradox, presents a conundrum. Or perhaps there are ways around such paradoxes, loopholes in the fabric of spacetime that allow for alterations without catastrophic consequences. These loopholes might be the key to understanding how time travel could work without unraveling the very fabric of reality. Scientists and theorists have long debated the possibilities. Some suggest that alternate timelines or parallel universes could provide a solution. In these scenarios, changes made by a time traveler would create a new divergent timeline, leaving the original timeline intact. This would mean that the time traveler could still exist in their original timeline, even if they altered events in the past. Another theory posits that the universe has a way of correcting itself, a concept known as temporal inertia. According to this idea, any changes made to the past would be counteracted by the universe, ensuring that the overall timeline remains consistent. This could mean that even if a time traveler tried to change significant events, the universe would find a way to maintain the status quo. The concept of time travel also raises ethical questions. If it were possible to alter the past, should we? The potential consequences of changing historical events could be far-reaching and unpredictable. For instance, preventing a major disaster might seem beneficial, but it could also lead to unforeseen negative outcomes. Ultimately, the mysteries of time travel and its paradoxes continue to captivate our imagination. While we may not have all the answers, exploring these concepts helps us better understand the complexities of time, causality, and the universe itself. Whether through scientific inquiry or philosophical debate, the quest to unravel the secrets of time travel remains one of humanity's most fascinating endeavors. The potential for detecting time travelers raises a host of ethical considerations. Should governments have the right to monitor citizens for something as theoretical as time travel? What would happen to a captured time traveler? Would they be studied, imprisoned, or exploited for their knowledge? These questions highlight the profound implications of time travel, not just as a scientific concept, but also as a societal game-changer. The capture of a time traveler would be a momentous event, reshaping our understanding of physics, history, and perhaps even the meaning of human existence. The knowledge and technology they possess could unlock countless mysteries of the universe. However, it could also pose a significant threat. What if the time traveler came from a dystopian future, seeking to alter the past for their own benefit? The potential consequences, both positive and negative, are staggering. While the idea of governments using lotteries to catch time travelers might seem like something straight out of science fiction, it raises some fascinating questions about the nature of time, the limits of human knowledge, and the lengths to which governments might go to maintain control in the face of the unknown. The next time you hold a lottery ticket in your hand, consider the possibilities. As we venture further into the 21st century, our understanding of the universe continues to expand. With advancements in quantum physics, cosmology, and computer science, the possibility of time travel, once relegated to the realm of fantasy, is slowly inching its way into the realm of possibility. If time travel is indeed possible, the race to understand, control, and perhaps even weaponize it has already begun. Whether or not lotteries play a role in this grand pursuit remains to be seen, but one thing is certain: the future of time travel and its implications for humanity is a topic that will continue to captivate and challenge us for generations to come. The concept of time travel has fascinated humanity for centuries, from ancient myths to modern science fiction. Today, scientists are exploring the theoretical foundations that could make time travel a reality. Theories such as wormholes, black holes, and the bending of space-time are being rigorously tested in laboratories around the world. These theories suggest that under certain conditions, it might be possible to travel not just through space, but through time itself. However, the practical challenges are immense. The energy required to create and stabilize a wormhole, for instance, is beyond our current technological capabilities. Moreover, the potential paradoxes and ethical dilemmas posed by time travel are subjects of intense debate. Could altering the past change the present in unforeseen ways? What regulations would need to be in place to prevent misuse? Governments and scientific bodies are already considering these questions, preparing for a future where time travel might be possible. International cooperation will be crucial as the implications of time travel extend beyond national borders. The potential benefits are enormous, from gaining insights into historical events to exploring future possibilities, yet the risks are equally significant, requiring careful consideration and robust safeguards. As we stand on the brink of this new frontier, the journey to unlock the secrets of time travel promises to be one of the most exciting and challenging endeavors of our age. The future of time travel and its detection is not just a scientific quest, but a profound exploration of what it means to be human, to understand our past, and to shape our future. The adventure has just begun, and the possibilities are as boundless as time itself.